Hey everybody, this is Roadblock. Welcome back to the Defense Channel. Today we're going to be looking at the history of HMS Ocean. HMS Ocean was a landing platform helicopter or LPH vessel built for the UK's Royal Navy in the mid-1990s. HMS Ocean was laid down at a civilian shipyard in Glasgow in 1994. The ship design was envisioned by Vickers as basically a merchant ship with military hardware bolted on, so in order to save costs, initial construction work was carried out in a civilian shipyard with fitting out taking place at Vickers' facility at Barrow-in-Furness. She was built at 667 feet long and displaced 21,500 tons. During sea trials, the ship reportedly reached a top speed of 20.6 knots. However, her top speed is officially listed at 18 knots with a range of 8,000 miles. HMS Ocean was ordered due to the UK realizing they needed a purpose-built aviation and amphibious warship to accommodate certain mission types. She was much more efficient than the UK's other two amphibious warships, Albion and Bulwark. Ocean was also designed to carry an entire Marine brigade and was capable of landing infantry via both landing craft and helicopter insertions. HMS Ocean was also capable of limited anti-submarine warfare activities and supporting other embarked forces, including counterterrorism units. Let's take a look at the sensors and electronics. The Type 997 Artisan, which stands for Advanced Radar Target Indication Situational Awareness and Navigation, is a medium-range air and surface surveillance phased array 3D radar developed and built by BAE Systems for the United Kingdom's Royal Navy. The Type 1008 navigational radar is an X-band navigation radar. The ship has two Type 1007 aircraft control radars. These are high-definition surface warning and navigational radar systems in service with the UK's Royal Navy. The ship also carries the Celex Sensors and Airborne Systems Type 996, which is an EF-band 3D surveillance and target identification air surface search radar used by the Royal Navy. The ship employs the ADAWS 2000 combat data system, along with the Thales Defense Type 675 communications jammer, the Thales UAT electronic warfare system, DLJ, DLH, and CNAT decoy launchers, and the surface ship torpedo defense system. Let's take a look at the armament and aircraft. The ship has 4 Oerlikon or BAE twin 30mm guns, along with 3 Phalanx Sea-Whiz cannons and various crew-served weapons. The ship can also carry up to 18 mixed helicopters, including the Augusta Westland Wildcat, Merlin, Boeing Chinook, and Westland Apache, among others. Weeks after being commissioned, Ocean was undertaking a warm water element of her first-of-class trials when she was deployed on short notice to the coasts of Honduras and Nicaragua to provide humanitarian assistance in the aftermath of Hurricane Mitch. In early 1999, Ocean was scheduled to take part in an exercise in the Atlantic, but was diverted to the Mediterranean in readiness for a possible deployment to Kosovo. During the year 2000, Ocean supported Operation Palliser in Sierra Leone, joining HMS Illustrious in aiding the suppression of rebel activity with her own embarked force and providing support facilities for forces ashore. In 2003, HMS Ocean deployed in support of the coalition involved in the Iraq War. In 2006, HMS Ocean deployed to the east coast of the United States for joint exercises. In 2007, the ship entered Devonport Dockyard for her first extended refit and maintenance period. In February of 2009, Ocean sailed from Devonport as part of the Taurus 09 deployment. She was joined on this deployment by the HMS Bulwark and the Type 23 frigates HMS Argyll and HMS Somerset and 4 ships of the Royal Fleet Auxiliary. This exercise was filmed for the second series of the Channel 5 documentary Warship. In 2009, Ocean took part in exercise Beresama Shield with HMS Somerset and RFA Wave Ruler off the Malay Peninsula. In 2010, after a volcanic eruption in Iceland, HMS Ocean rescued stranded travelers and ferried them across the English Channel in Operation Cunningham. Also in 2010, the ship crossed the Atlantic to take part in joint exercises with the U.S. Navy and the Brazilian Navy before concluding further exercises with Nigeria before returning home. In 2011, the ship sent helicopters into combat off the coast of Libya during the conflict. In 2012, HMS Ocean was tasked with providing security and a helicopter landing platform for the 2012 Olympic Games. In 2015, HMS Ocean took part in joint exercises off the UK's coast, becoming the Royal Navy's fleet flagship in the same year. In 2016, she was deployed for exercises around the Suez area of responsibility. In November of 2016, The ship rendezvoused with the aircraft carrier USS Dwight D. Eisenhower to join in operations in the Middle East. On the 24th of March in 2017, Ocean returned to Devonport. During this deployment, she steamed 23,000 miles, visited 11 countries, provided a platform for 6 British ambassadors and high commissioners, and was home to up to 1,150 personnel during this deployment. At the end of August in 2017, Ocean left Devonport for her final deployment, scheduled to take over as standing NATO Maritime Group 2 flagship in the Mediterranean. However, before she could relieve HMS Duncan with the strike group, Ocean was redeployed to assist in disaster relief efforts following Hurricane Irma in the Caribbean and then the subsequent Hurricane Maria. Ocean was finally decommissioned on March 27, 2018 at Devonport, with Queen Elizabeth II attending the ceremony. HMS Ocean was then stripped of some sensitive systems and her phalanx Sea-Wiz cannons, and a deal was struck with Brazil to purchase the ship to replace the Sao Paulo, the problem-plagued former French aircraft carrier that had been the Brazilian Navy's flagship. HMS Ocean lives on today as the flagship of the Brazilian Navy, Atlantico. I want to thank you guys for tuning into the Defense Channel. Thanks for watching the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share the video, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.